Hey guys, I want to let you see the Socratic method quest in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but before I let you go, I want to explain how this mission is an example of how your choices matter by giving you an overview of what this is and how it affects your story once it's over. For the first time in the Assassin's Creed series, players will be offered different dialogue options. While playing the game at E3, I was asked to do this mission, which really showed me how my choice can shape the story of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Dialogue choices isn't the only new thing in the series. For the first time in the series, there will now be regional specific stories told, and I learned how one choice made a big impact on one of them. Upon arriving on Delos Island, the birthplace of Apollo, I met with Socrates. He tells you the story of a rebel who was caught stealing, and as a player choice, you have to decide to let the rebel live or let him die. At that point, regardless of your choice, you need to free the rebel prisoner and escort him to a boat where you will either leave him there or kill him based on your previous dialogue options. My choice was to let him live. When you return to Socrates and tell him how it ended, and he explains that our choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant in the beginning, but they can become devastating. At this point, the mission ended, as well as my time with the game. Since the demo didn't carry on long enough for me to feel any major impact on the choice I made, I asked the developer what the ripple effect of the choice I made was. He told me that since I chose not to kill the rebel, he will show up later and kill someone close to me. Immediately, I regretted my choice and to let the rebel live, but it felt great knowing that all of my choices do in fact have an impact on the story that's being told. He also told me that if I complete the regional story in this area, there is a party where characters will act and behave differently based on the choices you've made. So here it is. Here's the full Socratic method quest in full.
Socrates! You just make friends wherever you go, don't you?
Cassandra, what a pleasant surprise. What brings you to Thelos?
I'm helping a group of Delian rebels.
But do they truly need help? Is not the decision to rebel enough to release one from oppression?
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not getting sucked into one of these debates again.
Yet right now there's a situation I would love your opinion on.
Fine.
Soldiers captured the rebel. He stole from the sanctuary to help finance the rebellion. When guards attempted to apprehend the man, he killed one of them.
Murder on Delos. They're probably going to kill him.
Indeed, though it's illegal to end his life here, so he awaits his fate to be transported to Mykonos.
Where do I come in?
Would you say this rebel deserves death? That killing him brings justice?
Let me answer that by asking you this. What exactly is justice?
A brilliant question. He stole, which is wrong.
But it was for the freedom of his people, which is right.
He killed a man.
To save his own life.
He broke a sacred law, one he knew honored the gods.
So you're saying he can kill and steal, but stain the earth, and he should have his throat cut?
I am saying nothing, but when we stray from the law, are we not like the animals?
You know my opinion on that. Can I go now?
Of course, of course. There's just one more thing.
There always is.
The rebel is being held north of here in the Estiatorium. They're shipping him to Mykonos tomorrow.
Wait, all this just to convince me to save the man?
Convinced, never. Though I am curious, now that you know where he's held and why, would you save him?
I'm going to pay this rebel a visit. Sounds like we have a lot in common.
I thought you might, though I have no drachmae to give, only knowledge. Which one should prefer, for it is perpetual, not transitory.
Well, that's something, I think.
Άνεμον διώκεις, ο άνθρωπε! Τι λαμβάνει η χώρα.
rebel is there.
The filthy rebel stole from the sanctuary. He spilled blood on sacred soil.
Τότε δεν είναι καν κερδάνε ζήτημα. Αλλά τρέχομενοι στους τραγικούς της δομής ταύτης ένεκε. Μάλλον η Σοφοκλέα. Βρώμεθα το παραδείγμα των έργων νέα σχολεία να βεβαίως. Τι μη νύχης θα γέννητε. Τι σχολή προποδών έχεις.
Όποτε από πειράτη πολύ σε μίαν κάμιλο, λέγον είναι περσικών υπάριος. Ίσως διαφορός εκεί, επίον καθόλου,
Just stay back and you won't get hurt.
The watch will be vigilant here.
You won't survive this!
Let me go! You'll never get back to Mykonos. Here I will come and kill you all.
Roll back to where you came from, pigs. This is the land of Apollo.
Got you!
Death to our oppressors, and anyone else who tries to claim the Delos Islands. Delians are free.
More Delians will die if you don't shut up.
Silence is what led to this. I'll scream till my lungs bleed, and all soldiers are dead.
Malaka!
Thank you, Mistios. They were going to kill me, but you killed them first.
There will be more. Hurry, follow me.
I saw you. You loved spilling blood on sacred soil, just like me.
I'm nothing like you. Now shut up and follow me before you get us killed.
Ως για Αίγυπτα, άτεωρό μα την πως εισάγω την μεταξάνη. Ου φανήσω μόνες, ασχολίαν την άτεωρό. Τι είναι η νίκης θα γέννητε. Τι σχόλη
Είσαι των στρατιωτών. Η παρπαγέντα άπαντα.
Δεόν, πάτερ, ιδέ και ιό, κοιτούσε.
Ισπετώ το βίο. Λέγω εμαυτό. Ευρέ την ασχολίαν. Ω ναι, ασχολίαν την βεβαίως. Τι είναι η νίκης θα γέννητε.
Όταν γεννήθης, εγκαταλείφθης παραλογής.
Socratic! Another foreigner has spilled blood on sacred soil.
Ah, Cassandra, seeing you on Thelos sets my heart at ease. So tell me, how was your encounter with the rebellious prisoner?
You never told me he was an extremist lunatic.
Ah, but who am I to judge what is too much or too crazy? Are we not both at some point or another?
He would have thrown you and your philosophies into the sea.
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in weight and philosophy. So, tell me, were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
The rebel had guards. I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
Should be on his way back to Mykonos, if he knows what's good for him.
Our choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
It's a pleasure, Socrates. I can always count on you to give me a devastating headache.
The pleasure is mine, Cassandra. Hope to see you around the symposiums again.
Don't hold your breath.